No, okay, why do you need a house this big? You are merely a man. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be ranking celebrity houses specifically from Architectural Digest house tours. I came up with this idea when making that poll that I posted a while back, and I figured I'd do it now since the strikes are still going on and I'm still not going to make any video on a movie or TV show in solidarity. Although if you have any suggestions for other videos, lay it on me because I am running out of creative juice over here. Anyway, Architectural Digest was a guilty pleasure of mine during the height of the pandemic because it was nice to watch those videos and just imagine for 5 minutes that was my life. And I figured, I'm not a homeowner, have never owned a home, have never designed a home, can't afford the home of a celebrity, probably will never be able to afford the home of a celebrity, so really I am the most qualified person to make this video. Who better for the job? To be so for real with you all, I would probably most likely actually want to live in most of these houses just because it's nicer than anything I'll ever own. However, I'm just gonna have a little bit of fun today and be a little delusional. I don't need a lot, I just like houses that look lived in, have earthy colors, have sunlight coming in. It doesn't even need to have really earthy colors, it just needs to have some color and not just all white. So with no experience or standards, I'm gonna rank these celebrity houses for no reason at all. It will be solely based off of these house tours again, but please know that these rankings have nothing to do with the people in the video themselves. Your favorites are fine, they're laughing at me in their mansions. Don't worry. Don't worry. So I have 4 tiers. At the top is, are you hiring at-home personnel, meaning I love the house, I want to live in the house, and I want to be hired, because that's the only way that I could actually live in that house. I can cook and I can clean, just FYI. Second is 5 out of 5-star Airbnb, meaning that this house looks like a museum or gallery, but it just isn't that homey. Or I like the house, but it just isn't for me. Third is chaotic out of no, which means either there's a lot going on, or maybe it's incohesive, or maybe it's just so out there that my brain is doing backflips. And at the bottom is I'm scared, because some houses just don't seem homey or comfortable to live in. Like, I feel like I'd get lost in some of these houses or accidentally hurt myself. So obviously I'm not ranking every AD house tour because there's like 200 of them, so I'm only going to be ranking like 15 of them. But hey, if you end up liking this video, maybe I'll do a part 2 with even more. So the first house tour that I'm going to be ranking is Debbie Ryan and Josh Dunn's. So I haven't watched this house tour all the way through, but I do know that they have a statue of Dwayne Johnson because I was scrolling through Instagram one day around the time that this house tour came out, and some entertainment news media outlet had posted about this, quoting her, calling him like a beacon of light or like a beacon of nobility or something, and I was like, wow, it's a slow news day.
Oh, Josh, it's for you.
Oh, hi, AD. Welcome to Columbus, Ohio.
Why the lip bite?
Mr. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
And he's kind of just a guiding light.
A beacon of nobility.
But like, why? Like, explain.
This is the main living area. We certainly had a vision and
Okay, this house is vibrant, I will say. And I like that there are personal choices to the decor of the house. I definitely feel like that's missing from a lot of house tours that I've seen. Personal decor rather than just hiring someone to get expensive art pieces for your home. Like, Debbie and Josh have the sign that was at their wedding. Debbie has set chairs from the show she's worked on. Also with this, the proper word isn't coming to me at all, so I'm going to call it the shroom room because there's a mushroom on the wall. But with this room, they got their friends to paint this mural, and then they also joined them and painted it together, so that's cool.
Right here is probably the area of the house that we spend maybe the most amount of time, to be honest.
I don't know about this kitchen, it's very white.
I think when we moved in, this space we had no idea. I love movies. Debbie's in movies, and we've had some friends and family over and watched premieres of Debbie's movies in here, which is great. 39 degrees, and it's amazing to both start and end your day on.
Here's the thing about all the other decor choices that they make. It's like if you gave your credit card to a couple of kids and told them to go nuts. They've got just so much random stuff, like a Blockbuster card, mushroom shrubbery, this ensemble on the wall, a corn stool, monkey wallpaper. I don't know, there's many random items, very bold colors. Every room in this house feels like a different place, so I'm gonna put it in the 3rd tier. Next is David Harbour and Lily Allen's house.
Oh God.
Okay, whoa, those 2 rooms do not feel like they're in the same house.
You always wanted a plain English kitchen.
I like the details of the kitchen, although again, it is very white. Like, why are celebrity kitchens so white?
This is the garden room.
I love the green furniture, but the wallpaper is a lot.
And I also wanted a fridge from outer space.
There is a fridge in their bathroom? Wait, okay. Their bathroom has a lounge area in the middle of it and a fridge. Like, there's a fridge and a lounging area between the sink and the tub. What?
You know, like a cocoon almost. And these are the pocket doors that come in and out.
It's a bedroom.
They have a pretty empty bedroom because they wanted to go for like this concept of a pod, a sleeping pod where there's no distractions, or like there's a barrier so no windows, no sound can get in as much. There's just a bed, and I get the concept, but I would be a little creeped out by it. It's not for me. The thing that gets me though is the fact that the closet seems bigger than the bedroom. Oh my god, this bathroom. What is this print on the furniture and the floor? Oh my god, their choice of prints on the walls and on the floor, it makes my head spin. So I'm gonna put this in chaotic, I don't know. The third house tour that we're gonna rank is Emma Chamberlain's. So I've seen Emma Chamberlain's house tour already, and I'm just gonna say this right now, I do love this house. I really do.
Hi, AD. I'm Emma Chamberlain, and welcome to my house. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
Like, what a beautiful, bright, open living space. And I love earthy tones.
Which is crazy because who reads books?
I do. And so do many people.
My dad painted this insane piece actually specifically for my house.
That's really nice. I actually do like that most of the paintings in her house are by her dad.
When it came to doing my own kitchen.
This is my favorite part of the house. I love the kitchen. If I ever had the funds, I would have a sage green kitchen.
We are in my bedroom.
I like the bedroom too. I don't love the tiger blanket on the bed, but I'll appreciate a Napoleon Dynamite reference. I don't love the Flintstone bathroom, as she calls it, but I like the other one.
I feel like the vibe out here was very just summery.
And that's a nice backyard space. This is just a really nice house. Wait, that's the same corn stool that Debbie and Josh have. That's suspicious. That's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna put Emma Chamberlain's at the top. Next, I'm gonna watch and rank Demi Lovato's house tour.
Hey AD, I'm Demi Lovato. Welcome to my home.
First things first, I don't like the tiger rug. Also, famous people and tigers? Is that a thing?
This is my living room and I really, really love it. We just painted it this eggplant, deep, rich color. And what's cool about this is the light from the backyard actually illuminates the room. This is my kitchen, still really light, good energy. And I wanted to keep it distinct from the living room, so we have this amazing Gucci wallpaper.
Every room in this house is super vibrant. Like the glam room, the dining area, the rainbow room with the cloud chandelier, but not all of them are for me, I would say. Also, this house doesn't really look that lived in. Like in the glam room, there's not a single sign of a hair or makeup product, but that is a really cool bathroom.
I think my favorite part of the backyard is actually my squirrels that I feed, and they're right here. That's Teddy, and that's also Teddy. I named them all Teddy because I can't tell the difference.
This is definitely one of the most vibrant and creative houses I've seen, but it's just not for me, so I'm gonna put it in the second tier. Next, I'm gonna rank Kim Kardashian's house, so I sort of lied. Every home tour in this ranking is from AD except for this one. This home tour is from Vogue, but I wanted to include this one because one of my best friends told me that I had to include this house tour.
Hey Vogue, it's Kim. We're here in my home once again. A few things have been updated.
Wow, there's absolutely nothing in this house. Everything is white or off-white and it's unsettling.
So the first object of my affection is my daughter North's paintings and drawings.
North's paintings were a controversy, right? Like Kim Kardashian was accused of lying about her daughter's paintings.
Recently, North stayed home and had COVID. So this is her drawing that she did in her room. It's a charcoal. Maybe that was just her emo mood.
Oh my God. That's a long shot of Kim walking down the hallway. Also, why is there no sign of a child living in this house? Like, there's no toy or anything.
I wanted my cars to kind of blend in. And my house is gray.
It's gray? Do I perceive color right?
So if you go up there, you'll see a huge vegetable garden, so many trees. And so we grow our own fruits and vegetables and we pick them and eat them just from there. We do it together as a family. All of the cousins come over and we have little baskets and they just see how you really can like farm.
Yeah, we're gonna put this one at the bottom because it's all white. There's literally no color. There's no sign of life really, and it's just kind of scary. Now we have Gwyneth Paltrow's house tour. I've watched this one before and her house isn't actually that bad up until the spa.
Hi, AD.
welcome to our home.
I like the checkered floor.
Roman and Williams, they're an amazing design firm in New York, and they did all of the architecture. And they had done my apartment in New York City, which I don't have anymore.
It is really white. Like, I don't know what it is with famous rich people having either no color at all or the entire color wheel in their home. At least she has some blue and gray details. The living room is okay. Here's where I'm scared though, and I know this is a hot take because I saw in the comments of this video that a lot of people love this part of the house. She has a basement spa, which sounds like a cool concept, but I am a little scared. Like, it's already pretty dim and dark, but I also feel like I could get murdered in here. Like, I could die in here and no one would hear me.
Understatement. Understatement. You know, I'm into wellness, so I feel like it's justified, right? Yeah, well, maybe I can write it off as a business expense then.
So yeah, I have to put this at the bottom as well. Next, we're gonna rank Kendall Jenner's house, and I am very curious to see how similar it is to Kim's house.
Hey Dee, it's Kendall Jenner. Welcome to my house. Come on in. Kind of the first thing when you walk in, I'm very proud of it, is my James Turrell. I have always wanted a James Turrell, so I was really excited when I got it. It's so peaceful and calming.
I kind of actually like this light. I also really like this living room. It looks cozy and earthy. I would put a TV in it though. Like, no, this huge TV does not belong right in front of my bed. It belongs where the comfy couches are.
Right off the bar is just a really nice kind of dark, moody palette.
Wait a second. Emma Chamberlain has that.
Just last night painting. I'm not good at painting, but I thoroughly enjoy it, and I consider it a form of therapy, so I love coming in here and just vibing out and making really horrible things, but it honestly lets a lot out of me. And my friends and I come in here, sometimes we'll throw on basketball on the screen, drink some wine, and like just paint or color or whatever. We're really nerdy.
I don't think drinking wine with your friends while painting and watching a football game is nerdy. I think Kendall and I have very different definitions of nerdy.
It felt like I was, supposed to have it, and it has that green tone in it, kind of connecting all the greens around the house, the earthy tones that I love. I get a lot of love for my gold tub.
I also love this kitchen. The color is beautiful. I honestly wasn't expecting to like Kendall Jenner's house this much. Like, I was expecting it to be either really out there or to be more like Kim's, but this was very different. So Kendall Jenner, if you need a private chef, hit my line because I can cut cucumbers. Next, I'm gonna watch and rank J Balvin's house tour because it says that he lives in a Japanese style home in Colombia, and I am intrigued.
This is J Balvin, welcome to my house. Let's go. The hallway is a whole Japanese vibe.
Oh my god, that is a long hallway.
There's one thing, I don't sleep in this room. I like to sleep around the different rooms. Who said that you have to sleep in the master room? I don't like to get bored of my own places. The closet. This is one of my favorite places. I like to shop a lot, definitely. I came up with the idea with...
He has so many shoes!
In a hotel, you have all the amenities you need. Guest room. Here's another bedroom. Another closet.
Okay, here's the thing. It's a beautiful home, but nothing in here is telling me that J Balvin actually lives in here. It does give me peaceful getaway. Like, not really permanent home material, but like a weekend retreat kind of a vibe.
There's nothing that says J Balvin around here. There's not a single CD. There's not... Everything I send it to my mom's.
I like the idea that literally all his stuff is at his mom's place, and this house is merely a storage unit for his cars, his motorcycles, and all of his shoes. Yeah, this is giving more Airbnb than a home, so I'm gonna put this in the second tier. Next, I'm gonna watch and rank the house tour of Cara Delevingne.
Hi guys, we've met before, right? Hi AD, I'm Cara Delevingne and welcome to my house. Leo, come on. We start off here. This is one of my favorite art pieces in the house. It's James Turrell.
Wait a second, James Turrell is literally the same as Kendall's. This is actually so funny that I've been able to spot so many similarities in 9 AD house tours. It's like a chain too. Like, Debbie had a corn stool that Emma had a stone sink that Kendall had. Kendall now has this James Turrell piece that Cara also has.
This is kind of the main sitting room. If you look at the ceiling,
that's a lot of colors and patterns. A variety of them.
This house is very hard floors, so when you step on the floor too much, it hurts your feet.
I don't think that's a great design if your feet hurt from just walking in your house.
So now we're back into the drawing room. I call this the games room.
That is a crazy living room.
So this is my vagina tunnel.
Oh my god, I am losing my mind. There is so much Gucci flamingo wallpaper, a David Bowie bathroom, an insane closet. These carpets, once again, tigers. Cheetah. It's cheetah print. There's a poker room, a ball pit, a movie theater, an arcade, a room that she calls the Pussy Palace, which I will not unpack. It's so expensive and chaotically designed, and I don't think I would live here, so I'm going to put this in the third tier. Next is Jensen and Danielle Ackles' house tour, and I'm including this one because I watched it a long time ago and I love this house.
Hello.
Welcome, AD, to Austin, Texas. So this is our nice little sunken living room.
We didn't really want a formal space. We have 3 kids now.
See, that's a great living room. I love the lake house vibe.
Just an old screen porch where you're watching boats go by on the river.
Come here.
Oh, this is the sex organ of a palm tree.
Are you serious? Well, because these things, they can kind of fall off, and I've been picking them up all morning.
Well, you might be pregnant.
Welcome to the heart of the home.
The kitchen. It's Jensen's first time in here. When we bought the house, there was a giant wall right here blocking the entire view of the lake. So we ripped that down.
And that's a really lovely kitchen. As a concept, I don't like the idea of a yellow and white kitchen, but they pulled it off and it looks good here. The thing about this house is that it is a rich person's house, but it's not too insane. Like all the rooms that are necessary for a single family home, like the kitchen, the bathrooms, the living room, are really nice. I will say, even with houses like these that are really wonderful, and I think, wow, this is actually more grounded than I thought it would be, I always think that until I see the closet. Like, this isn't J Balvin's closet, but like, I own 5 pairs of shoes. Aside from that, I love this house, so I'm putting it at the top. Next is Ashley Tisdale's house.
Hey guys, it's Ashley Tisdale and welcome to my house.
I love the earthy color palette. There's also a lot of natural light that comes in, which is great.
This is a piece I love, and it's actually like someone...
Wow, if they did not zoom in on that picture, I would have thought that Ashley Tisdale paid a lot of money to get a portrait of one solid color. But also that just does not look distinct enough. Like, I would not buy that. Okay, slay to her accomplishments wall. Here's the thing, there's not a whole lot of Ashley in this house, like besides her accomplishments wall, and it's also very simple. So I think I'm gonna put this in the second tier. And next I wanted to watch and rank Zedd's house tour because I saw in the title that it's a $16 million mansion. A $16 million mansion. Why do you need to spend that much money on a house? Like, literally donate half of that and then buy a different house. Also, I love that the title is like, yeah, he has a Skittles machine, which is actually not part of the house. Like, you may not like this house, but Skittles machine?
What's up, guys? My name is Zedd, and welcome to my home. I'll take you on a little tour.
That's huge. That's a village.
This is like the rooftop. I think if I ever really have like a proper party, this would be a really good place to entertain. I'm imagining like some seats, a movie projection, and so it could be a really nice place to watch a movie when it's warm in the summer, I think. Never tried it.
I would hate to live here because I would be afraid of being watched. Like, it's so transparent.
And then there's 4 ovens for, I don't know, when you want to make 4 cakes at the same time, I guess.
No, okay, why do you need a house this big? You are merely a man. Like, someone could actually be living in my own home and I would not know. Like, this house would have been the prime target for the bling ring. I also just don't love the house. Like, it's this vibe in every room for like 10,000 acres, so I'm scared. Next up, I'm going to rank Robert Downey Jr.'s house. I was just really curious as to what kind of house Iron Man lives in.
Hi, we're the Downeys. This is Susan's house.
That is such an interesting shape for a house. And I kind of like it. That's a cozy living room area. I like this ceramic piece. I also love that kitchen dining table. It's like a diner booth. I like the design of this office room, even though it's a mess, but like, whose isn't? That's the thing. I think that's why I really like this house. It actually looks like a family lives in this house. Like, I can tell that there are kids in this house. Half of these house tours feel like carefully curated art galleries, but this one actually feels like a house. Yeah, I'd live here. I'd so live here. Second to last, I wanted to rank Mindy Kaling's house because I was just genuinely very curious. That is a beautiful exterior.
Hi, I'm Mindy Kaling, and welcome to my home.
Yo, I had a dining table that looked really similar to that growing up. Like, it was that, but a little smaller. Okay, so I didn't realize how short this house tour was, so like, I can't put it in the third tier because I was more underwhelmed than overwhelmed. I will say from what I saw, the colors are very vibrant and unique, very different from the very large white houses that I've seen. Also, the houses that I've seen up to this point that have a lot of color are just very extravagant and expensive in its prints and patterns and such, but this one is a bit more grounded than that. But also, I don't know, there's something about this house that just doesn't do it for me. Like, I wouldn't live here, but I feel like my aunt would, so I'm gonna put this one in the second tier. Lastly, I wanted to rank one of Tommy Hilfiger's houses because he is a fashion designer and a very famous one, so he has a lot of houses and a lot of 80 house tours, so I just decided to pick one. And the one I ended up picking was apparently a castle castle in the state of Connecticut. My God, that is huge. I don't know what I was expecting since it's a castle. I would probably get lost in here. Also, much like Zedd's house, I feel like someone could break in and live on the opposite side of the house of where I'm staying and I just wouldn't realize. Also, this castle, it's giving me old royal estate in the English countryside. I can appreciate this for its traditional look, but it just does not look like a comfortable home, so no. And that's the end of the celebrity house tour ranking, at least for now. I think I slayed. I don't know. Don't forget to like this video, tell me if you want a part 2 or whose house I should include in a part 2, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already.